I select the Type tool. Of course, we're explaining in Arabic, so try to make sure you have the Arabic version of Illustrator. And choose this tool so that it's set to right to left, meaning from right to left. I open a box here, then I delete the text that appears. Then I click on the arrow here so I can control it like this. So, let's say this is it. We need to apply this method to all the pages. Now, how do I make this text box on every page in a way that I want to explain, or as a shortcut? Not a lot of people know this, or not many people like to use it. You cut it from here. I use Command X or Control X, or you can go to Edit and select Cut from there. I always use the shortcut for cut here. I did cut. Then what do? You press Command, Alt, Shift, and the letter V. You'll find that it appears on all the pages. You'll see that the box is now on every page. And if you don't want to use the shortcut, I cut it again, and then I go here to edit. I select Paste on all artboards, and you'll notice it appears on every page. This really helps when working with repeated elements. Now, let's move on to adding and formatting the text. There are two ways, and we're going to use the easy way, which is to just copy and paste from Word here. Of course, I've already prepared some text about Palestine. Okay, I select all of it. I selected all of it. I copy it. Then I go to Illustrator. I go back to Illustrator. I select here and click here, and I paste all the text. Alright, now how do I make the text flow, as they say, or move across all the pages? You'll notice that there's no text here, so you click on this, and you'll see that it shows you there's still text left. So you click on the red icon. I clicked on it. I clicked on the red icon. Alright, let's zoom in. I pressed or clicked Command Y or Control Y so I can see my text box because this one doesn't have a stroke. So as soon as I clicked on the red square at the bottom, it appeared like this. And when you get closer up here, notice guys, when you get close here, it gives you something like a chain or a link icon, meaning it's linking the blocks together. So here, you just click on it. You'll see that it's now linked this one to that one. And you do the same thing on all the pages. Just come and click here. On the red square. Click here. Again, as we said, odd even. Click here. Honestly, this is a really cool feature. It's so much fun. For me, I'm really enjoying this. I always enjoy design. I enjoy every single thing. Every step I work on in the program. That's just how it is for me. It just feels relaxing. Alright, once again, link here. link here. If we didn't click, it didn't work. Did you notice? Notice that it didn't show the link icon or the chain icon like we mentioned. When I clicked this, it gave me the link icon. Perfect. Now I'm done here. Let's move on to the 8 pages, or to the 8 pages I have. Of course, it's putting a bit of load on the device because there's a lot of text and stuff like that. This text here, now any modification you want to make to the text, if you want to change the font type, it will automatically update across all the pages. For example, I clicked here and selected it. Then I go to the menu. To type, to character, to type, to character, to type, to character, etc. Alright, and you can control and change it. The Giza font, Giza Pro. It's clear and nice for brochures or books or in the the process of. You could have chosen this one in the style. Of course, since it's Arabic, it starts from here because we select it. This was for the template or the draft. Maybe you need to shrink this page, shrink the text on the second page, add an image, add something else, upload here, upload here, upload here. You upload this, for example, just as an example. Of course, I uploaded it and selected it from here, just to show you. Look, just by moving, what's nice is the linking between the blocks or the linking between the text boxes. When you move or shrink a certain block, the text automatically flows to the following pages. So why did I move it here? Because I want to add an image. Of course, we already explained the correct way in a video how to link an image between Photoshop and Illustrator. You'll find a video on the channel here. You go to Let's Explain It Properly, you go to Place. You bring the image from here. Let's say this is the image. I want to use my own photo because of image rights and all that stuff. You can resize it if you want. Like I said, you might need to delete something. That's fine. You can delete a page. You can delete an object from a page. So you're not restricted in the brochure. It depends on the brochure itself, the client, or what's required from you. So that was about how to insert an image into the text. I think here we've covered the most important basics, which is how to get started. The foundation stage is always, always very important. As for design, we've explained the most important steps. I told you that I'll leave in the video description, God willing, a link to a very well-known and legal website that's free, where you can download templates that will help you. Not so you just take the template as it is and say, that's it, the design is done. No, not at all. It will actually improve your design. You can take colors from it, you can take elements, you can take things from it. As we mentioned in the video title, we're also explaining how to export for printing. Printing is really easy, or if you want to export for the web, that's also very easy, and I don't want any complications. So don't worry about missing a font, or missing a color, or missing an image, or anything like that. The printing process is straightforward. The process is easy. Here, I just go to File. Always save as PDF, of course. And if someone tells you to use another method, no, this is the official method approved by Adobe. Back in the day, we used to have a lot of problems because this option didn't exist. We'd run into issues like, how do I save my book? How do I send it to the print shop? Then you'd send it, and they'd call you back saying there were missing images or font issues. Honestly, just save yourself the headache, and always save as PDF, 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 PDF. Now, let's see how I'm going to export it. In the settings here, I choose this option, or I tick this one for printing. Here, I select the one we originally set up on the page. And then I click Save. That's all there is to it, nothing more. You don't really need this step, this is just for printing. If you want to add trim marks and registration marks for printing, you can add them, no problem. But I prefer not to include them, since they're only for the print shop when they receive the file. They know how to export it correctly, but sometimes they need to add registration marks, such as crop marks, so that during printing, they know exactly where to cut or trim the brochure in the correct manner for accurate results. Now, we made it a 1/4 centimeter, and that's it, it's done. Okay, let me explain. Now, how do you export it for the web if you're asked to? Sometimes, this needs to be put on the website, like as a post or on the company's website. You also go to, and it will be requested from you because this is multi-page, meaning you might also be asked, let me close this. So if you're not asked, you just do the regular export. You do it from here as well. Once again, you do it here. Alright, and you select smallest file size here, which means it's compressed. So instead of getting a file that's 60, 78, or 100 megabytes, the size will be much smaller. Here, you'll only get 1 or 2 megabytes, nothing more. And of course, you leave it without the bleed. There's no need for bleed. Bleed is only for printing purposes and things like that. So we've also explained the method for exporting for print, and the method for exporting for the web or a website. I hope the explanation was clear and easy for you. If there's anything important or anything you want to ask about, write it in the comments below and I'll reply as soon as possible, God willing. Thank you, and may God give you health. Thanks for following along.